Hey folks, on the commute to the station again. Another day in the office. Anyway, I'm just introducing the next in the 21 days series of films. This is going to be 21 days vegetarian. So the 21 days pescatarian film worked pretty well. Experience was good. Didn't eat meat, but fish at the centre of the menu. So this time I'm taking fish out, and it's going to be vegetables and dairy only. So 21 days vegetarian, and what I want to try and achieve is to alleviate the humble vegetable to the headline act rather than being part of a sideshow. Can I do it? And obviously any health benefits, bonus. So I'm going to start filming this tomorrow, and the film will be up in about a month's time. Now this film is going to be complicated by the fact that I've got a week working abroad and then I've got a weekend away with the lads, but I'm determined to stick to the vegginess, so fingers crossed it'll all work out just fine. Right, I'll catch you tomorrow for day one and the initial weigh-in. See you then. Welcome to the bathroom, folks. It's my least favourite day, the Day of Judgment, weigh day. I hate these things. Well, it's not good news, and it never is. Let's see what happens 21 days later. Okay, so a filling vegetarian breakfast today to keep me going, because I shan't be eating for about 5 hours. So I've got a quarter-pounder veggie burger there, on top of a slice of toast with hummus on. And then round the edge, I've got some grilled tomato, courgette and capsicum pepper. Delicious. Hey folks, tonight's dinner is the classic vegetarian dish of a haggis. Yep, a haggis, you heard me right, you know, sheep's stomach stuffed with meat and barley. This is a Simon Howie vegetarian range haggis. See that there? Supermarket bought. Ingredients include water, carrots, swede, oatmeal, barley, vegetable oils, leeks, lentils, red kidney beans, salt, spices, sweet corn, emulsifier, blah blah blah. Basically no meat. It's a proper vegetarian haggis. Can you believe they make something like this? I couldn't believe it either. So tonight I'm serving my vegetarian haggis on a bed of galette lyonnaise, which is basically mashed potato with fried onion in it. The galette lyonnaise is topped with cheddar cheese and pesto, and I'm going to have a few peas at the side. Actually, I'm about to dish up, but I just thought I'd show you. There's the peas, there's the haggis, but there's the galette lyonnaise, and that is what I'm most looking forward to be quite honest. It literally looks just like a proper haggis. Okay, I've had to cut it just a bit differently because it was falling apart, as you can see. So there's a big slab of half on this one. Let's see what it tastes like. Right, so what the heck does a vegetarian haggis taste like? Well, let's find out. I mean, it started to look like a haggis in the packet, but now it's all just fallen apart a bit. Bowl's hot. Quite herby. Not offensive by any means. It looks like structurally like it should be meaty, but it's not. It's nutty. It's like a bit like a nut cutlet, and I ain't had one of them for years. I mean, since Quan came out and Linda McCartney stuff, like nut cutlets went out the window. But yeah, but there's a bit of protein in this actually. Nutritional information, per 100 grams, 5.5 grams of protein. Is that good? I'm not actually sure. It actually tastes nice though. It goes really well with the mashed potato, like haggis would. You'd have it with neeps. We're having it with mashed potato instead. And the peas, just obviously nice and green. Bit of lovely freshness. It's really good. I like it. So Simon Howie, vegetarian haggis. Yeah, I recommend it. It's decent. Try it for yourself. Okay, tonight's dinner, potato and cheese pie with chunky chips and veggie gravy. So today's lunch, made by my wonderful wife, is a puff pastry, Flammkuchen stroke pizza type flatbread dish, which has got cheese, onions, tomatoes, pepper, pesto, garlic. Basically, a lot of good vegetarian flavours. And tonight's dinner is a Quorn chilli. So it's made with Quorn mince, kidney beans, onions, carrots, and instead of rice, I've got some mashed potato with it. Lovely. And today's breakfast is 2 Quorn sausages on toast with chopped tomatoes. So, for a start on the left, that's a vegan sausage roll. Tiny bit of fried spinach at the top, because I had some in the fridge. Some fried mushrooms, mixed beans, a poached egg, and some fried courgette. A healthy vegetarian fry-up. Okay, so it's my first dinner in Belgium. And yes, it's a pizza. It's a vegetarian pizza. Nothing more exciting than that. And yes, it was very expensive. Hey folks, well it's day 6 of being a vegetarian and I'm in Antwerp and I could have filmed this from anywhere in the city, the beautiful sights behind me, but I just can't get used to filming when I'm walking around the street and people are watching me. So I'm doing it from the bedroom of the Ibis Hotel, which is, you know, not the most glamorous, but there you go. Anyway, what I want to do is just sort of run down how it's gone so far. So first of all, being a veggie at home has not been too bad really, to be honest. The only time I've sort of scratched my head is when I've been out and about looking for a sandwich to eat. If I've been at work, for example, that's been a little bit disappointing because the selection is basically either egg or cheese, and that's that. But with that said, I've cooked stuff at home which has been just fine. And here in Antwerp, I've found some nice food. So yesterday, I had some nice potato and cheese croquettes with salad and bread for lunch and a vegetarian pizza at night. So that all went quite well. But I'm going to tell you this because this is something that sort of made me cringe. When I was getting my lunch yesterday, I said I don't even know where it came from, but I felt like I had to tell. It's like a Tourette's thing. I had to tell the waiter that I was vegetarian. You know, like I just felt like I had to get it out there. And what a fake vegetarian I am. I've been a vegetarian for like 5 days. And yeah, afterwards I wanted to hit myself because I just cringed thinking, you know, it was like, oh, it's like a badge of honour. I haven't earned that badge yet. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you because I thought, looking back on it, reflecting on that, I thought it was quite funny, to be honest.
In Scotland, we've got our macarons, smoked sausages, quite well known all over the place. It's on its way.
I'll do one already.
So end up.
Vegan, isn't it?
We've never been here before.
Yeah, vegan nachos.
Yeah, it's really nice. I forgot to take a picture.
Anyway, here's today's vegetarian lunch. So I've got these hot and spicy chip pass. These are some sort of peanut crisp. And this here, which Veggie Dorient Oosters Veggie. I have no idea what it is, and I'm hoping that this thing here isn't a lump of meat, that it's hummus or something. I think that's what it is. It's got the green sticker on though, so I'm figuring it must be veggie. I'm still obviously struggling with the language sometimes. And just to confirm an update, it's actually quite nice, but blooming spicy. There's some chilli in this or something. But yeah, proper veggie stuff and dead tasty. Happy.
No, please eat. Yes, I really want to.
Okay, it's my last night working away. I can't say it's a healthy one, but I've managed to stick to vegetarianism. I'm in Schiphol Airport's Ramada Hotel, and I've ordered Indian food to the room because I'm absolutely knackered. So I've got onion bhajis, a paneer jalfrezi, and a naan bread. And just to show you, the paneer is cheese. There you go, there's cheese chunks. There's no meat in this. But really sad to say that my spork has broken. How terrible. Right, I'm going to enjoy this anyway. Hey folks, I'm at Schiphol Airport and I've got to admit I'm feeling a bit low today. I think I've got a bit of a cold. I've worked my ass off this week. I've worked really hard and I'm tired, but I can't find food which I like easily, and I'm really beginning to struggle now. I'm sick to death of cheese. Everything this week in Belgium and last night in Schiphol at Bad Hoofddorp was cheese, 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 cheese. I even ordered a curry and that was cheese, paneer cheese, because I couldn't get a vegetable curry. I mean, why can't you get a vegetable curry? It's got, paneer cheese has got vegetables in it. No, it wasn't on the menu, so I couldn't get it. So I'm at Schiphol Airport. I've walked all over looking for something which doesn't have cheese in, and I finally found something which is actually in a Starbucks, believe it or not. It's a tomato no beef wrap. It costs €6.95. Doesn't look too bad actually. So I'm hoping that's going to be alright. And then I've got Cassis Fanta, because I've never heard of that before. Paprika Lays. When in Europe you buy Lays. And a double-sized peanut Lion bar just to treat myself, because I think I deserve it. But yeah, I've got to say, lesson learned this week, that the UK does a wider variety of vegetarian food than Belgium and the Netherlands does. Right. I'll catch up with you later when I'm back home. See you then. Hey folks, another day, another breakfast. And today's breakfast is a slice of homemade wholemeal toast with a poached egg, a grilled red pepper, or half of one, a grilled tomato, some fried courgette, fried mushrooms, and 2 Linda McCartney Cumberland sausages. I think that's alright. And today's vegetarian lunch is a mushroom quiche with fries. Lovely. And tonight's dinner, 21 days vegetarian, is going to be Indian. And I'm starting off with 1.5 onion bhajis, because I'm sharing the portion with the missus, and a bit of salad and green dressing. Okay, so tonight's Indian dishes are, and I've got my receipt here because I can't remember, a korma shatrangi, Peshwari naan, down there, and a sabji chom chom. So yeah, looks nice, and more importantly, there's no cheese in it. Yes. And today's breakfast is baked beans on a slice of toast, homemade at that. I've got a poached egg on top and 2 Linda McCartney Cumberland sausages. And this morning's breakfast is a mixed vegetable omelette with a slice of wholemeal homemade toast. Delicious. A grilled halloumi salad with a sauce on. So tonight's vegetarian dinner is a sweet potato katsu curry, and it looks pretty delicious. And today a nice and simple breakfast of marmalade on toast and Marmite on toast. With a cup of tea, of course, half gone. Okay, so today's lunch is a Quorn garlic and herb fillet with some garden peas and potato dauphinoise, or however you pronounce it, them French potatoes. You know what I mean. And tonight's dinner is that classic of macaroni cheese, topped with fried onion and dehydrated courgette, with a bit of salad and some garlic bread. Lots of tastes and lots of textures. So I've gone with the traditional British dish of Indian food. So I'm starting today with onion bhaji, vegetable samosa, salad and some sauce. And I'm following that starter up with vegetable balti and vegetable korma on some pilau rice, and I'm going to have a chapati with it as well. And day 16 breakfast, 2 poached eggs on toast with a fried tomato, which I've just drizzled in a little bit of honey on the tomato. And today's lunch is Indian leftovers. Let's face it, it always tastes better the next day. Ho 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 ho. Oh yeah. And tonight's dinner is a slightly overcooked corn chili nachos with some fried onions, mushrooms, chilies and halloumi cheese on top, with an accompaniment of sour cream, avocado, fresh chili and grated cheddar. And it's pizza and salad for tea. Vegetable pizza, of course. So this morning's breakfast is 2 potato waffles, topped with a Linda McCartney vegetarian burger and a poached egg, surrounded by fried courgette, red pepper and mushrooms. A substantial breakfast because I won't be eating for a good 6 hours. And lunch 6 hours later is cheese, onion, chilli and tomato on toast with a little bit of coleslaw and potato salad. Yummy. So tonight's dinner is a slightly overdone on the top pasta bake, and that's got vegetables in it and tomato sauce. The vegetables include carrot, onion, capsicum, pepper, aubergine. I can't remember what else. Anyway, there's a good amount in there, with some pasta, baked in passata, and some cheddar cheese on top. Here it is. Oh, it's got spinach in as well. A lot of spinach. I like spinach. Gosh, it's hot. That's flipping tasty. Right. Bye. Need to eat. Day 20 dinner. I've got to admit, I'm quite proud of this one. On the left is half a roasted aubergine topped with sagaloo. And next to that is a vegetable balti, all homemade. And I can't wait to get into it, to be honest. Hey folks, well, you're not going to believe this. It's the third week, the third weekend, the end of my vegetarian challenge almost. I'm on day 21 and I'm in another hotel. Lunch today, Wenzel's Bakery, cheese and onion pasty. When I say lunch, it's actually tea time. I've just been to watch Hitchin versus Telford at the Top Field ground in Hitchin, and that's where I am for this weekend. So there's going to be one more meal tonight, my final supper, my final vegetarian supper. I've got no idea where it would be. It will probably be in Spoons, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a very good chance that could happen. If it does, it does. I'm not going to be able to weigh myself because I didn't bring my weighing scale, so I'm going to have to weigh myself when I get home in 2 days' time. But honestly, I haven't lost any weight on this one. I've been away too much. I've eaten too much junk food. I've eaten too many pizzas, too many veggie burgers and fries, and too much cheese. And that's been a consequence of being away. And that's actually a really good reflecting point to think about, you know, because I do spend quite a lot of time away, and health-wise, that's not great. Anyway, let's look at that pasty. So there it is. I don't know if it's as good as a Greg's or not, but that's a Wenzel's vegetable pasty. In case I just said it was a cheese and onion one, I made a mistake. It's a vegetable pasty. Right, I'm going to eat this, enjoy it, and get out. Catch you later. Right, folks, so going out with a bang rather than fading away. It's a Wetherspoons Mangalorean curry with bhajis, samosa, pita bread, oh, the job lot. It's there. Last meal without meat. Okay, so I'm a couple of days past the 21 days later because I've been away for the weekend, as I explained. Let's see what the damage has been done, or let's see if I've lost anything. Who knows? I just don't think it's going to be good news, though. Divisive judgment. Well, the verdict is down. Unfortunately, I've gained a pound. I can't believe it. I've actually gained a pound. Well, I can believe it because let's face it, I've had pizzas, I've had burgers and fries, I've had cheese slits coming out my ear, I've had too many Wetherspoons meals because I've been away and out and travelling and so forth, working away from home, holidays, etc. All of that stuff isn't good for the waistline. And that's something I've found out the hard way. So I need to do something about this now. So I'm going to do another challenge. My next challenge isn't going to be a dietary restriction though. Instead of restricting diet, my next challenge is going to be to up my exercise, and I'm going to do an average of 10,000 steps a day for 21 days and see what happens after that one. Before I go, final reflection on being vegetarian is that A, it's not as fun as being pescatarian because there's less choice because you can't add fish and seafood into the mix. B, I've not missed meat. I really haven't missed meat. I've not been desperate for a bacon sandwich. I could quite happily eat vegetarian food without thinking about meat now. And I think doing pescatarian before vegetarian and now doing vegetarian, that's been a big learning curve for me because I was having meat with every meal. And now I don't feel that pressure to need to do that anymore. And that's a real positive. I just need to cut down maybe on the number of holidays and working away from home and conferences and everything else that takes me out and about. We'll see what happens. Right, I'll catch you on the next film, whatever that may be. Please remember that the order in which I upload these films is not the order in which they are made. Some of these films are made months ago, so if you do see me eating meat in the next couple of weeks on a film, it's not within this 3-week period. So I'm going to start my 21-day challenge tomorrow. Again, 10,000 steps a day on average. Catch you then. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden, and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is StuMoss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.